everyone, and welcome back to the PokéMart, the new series where we're taking a look at Pokemon items, toys, things, and stuff that you can buy at a PokéMart. Last time we kicked it off by opening and unboxing and reviewing the new Nintendo 3DS limited edition red and blue 3DS. Today we're switching things up and going back to the roots. Before the PokéMart was a thing, I unboxed the Cynthia Nendoroid by Good Smile, and today, as you can see, we've got the Nendoroid. Now, if you guys don't know what Nendoroids are, they are basically chibi versions and figurines, like little collectible figures of chibi versions of like anime, manga, and I guess video game characters. They've done a bunch of Nintendo ones and only recently started doing Pokemon ones. Finally, we get to N. If you guys are excited to open this bad boy up, my favorite Pokemon character ever, make sure to hit that like button. Let's first check out the box itself, which you can see already shows you some of the poses that you can actually do with the Nendoroid. So we got N walking there. We got actually Reshiram, who comes with the figurine, just like Cynthia came with Garchomp. And I guess we have this one where he's holding a Pokeball, I guess. One body comes with it, 2 faces, 5 arms, 2 hands, 4 wrists, 3 legs. Why are all these body parts in here? Well, it's because they're super highly posable, and you can even see it right there on the sides of the box and on the back of it as well. So many awesome poses that you can do. So basically, they're super mega posable, and if you guys saw the Cynthia Nendoroid review video I did before, you might have noticed I have a lot of Figmas and Nendoroids. I love collecting them and even switch up their poses every once in a while to make them look more actiony or recreate scenes from the shows they're from. So having my favorite character is super exciting, and I can't wait to open this up, so let's get to it. I spend a little too much. Now we're gonna get to the actual unboxing, and one dilemma I always face is how to open the box. You know, there's always tape on them, but I never know what to use to remove the tape. Today, thankfully, we've got the Falchion, the sword from Fire Emblem. I don't know if it'll actually work, but I think it should. Oh, wow. Well, turns out plastic swords don't work quite as well as real ones, because actually, it is working. Okay, well, never mind. It ended up working in the end, or should I say, in the N. I love the smell of plastic toys. I don't know if that's a thing that only I do and it's considered weird. I don't really know, but at least brand new toys, like that plastic smell that comes straight out of the box, I really like that smell. But maybe that's because I grew up playing a lot of Bionicles and action figures and stuff. Anyway, here it is, all of the pieces. Reshiram actually comes sliced up into a bunch of parts. Did not realize that, so we're gonna take this plastic off. And down at the bottom, we've got the little base, because if you guys don't know, they actually don't stand up on their own like they do in the box. A little bit deceiving, but, you know, you still can't really see the base that they stand on. And here is the beautiful trainer himself. It is a little bit too much plastic right now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that first. Oh my gosh, look at that. He's got the long hair and everything. This is so sick. I love this character, but anyway, everything comes apart, as you can see here. We took off the feet. I think if we take off the torso, and then we can take off the little ponytail, and boom! All the plastic is now gone, except N is all dismembered. So, gotta put him back together real quick, and hold up. Actually, why does he have 3 hands? Okay, I don't know why there's a 3rd hand, but I'm just gonna put on the ponytail again, and there we go. So now he's good to go. He's all ready. That's it. That's the whole unboxing. See you guys next time. I'm JKing, of course, but all the pieces seem to fall out. There's another alternate head for N. It's kind of creepy when you look at the heads without actually looking at the body, because, I don't know, it just doesn't look like N at all until you put the hair and the hat and everything on it. Then it actually starts to look like N, but just this thing is a little bit creepy. I want to start off, though, by assembling Reshiram, because as you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of pieces. Actually, this whole back part is only Reshiram parts. So let me get out all the Reshiram stuff. We'll build that first, and then we'll focus on showing off N in all of his awesome poses and all that. So let's see, we got a leg here, we got a leg. Where is the other leg? Okay, here's the 2 legs. I believe this is the torso. I don't know why it's actually so tough to get it in there. Like, it should definitely not be this hard. Maybe I'm just a weakling, though. But there it is, the 2 legs on Reshiram. Now we're gonna put actually, I'm gonna leave the head for last. The tail seems like it would be a pretty good part to put on next. That is actually some really awesome detail on that, too. I don't know, it's got the turbo blaze going on. Now we're gonna put on the wings, or I guess arms, you could consider them. which also look pretty awesome. Actually, now that I take a closer look, it reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, there's a lot of flying Pokemon actually, but specifically I was going to say Noibat, who has the wings and then the little hands right there. I never noticed Reshiram was actually like that. Or I guess I did notice, I just, you know, never thought about it too much. But now that we have the power of Nendoroids, or Nendoroid, as we're going to call this one, we can see it in more detail, I guess, even though it's kind of a little bit chibi form. Finally, we're going to put on Reshiram's head, though, and that should do it, as long as it actually goes in. Oh my gosh, why is this so difficult? Okay, I think it... No, I did it. Okay, yeah, I did it. I thought a piece fell off and I was very worried, but there it is. It's Reshiram! I don't actually know what Reshiram's cry is, so I'm just gonna edit in the actual one there. Pretty awesome, I gotta say, man. I really wish there was a Zekrom one now because I don't know, I do have the Garchomp from Cynthia. I guess they'll go along well together, but would be pretty awesome to see Zekrom and Reshiram in this style, but I guess there's not really any trainers in the Pokemon world that really have a Zekrom. There they are, N and Reshiram. There is a little stand for N, so you can actually pose him, because right now I have him leaning up against Reshiram, which you can see is not going to work out forever. So let me open up the rest of this stuff. We'll also check out some of the different poses that we've got on N, and maybe get some cinematic angles in. But yeah, basic Nendoroid stuff comes with this, and then the little square base. You can put it basically wherever you want, you know, depending on how you want your character to look. So we're just going to put it right there, and then into, whoa, I almost dropped N, into his back, which has a little hole there. And that's basically it, man. It's pretty simple. So if you guys have not heard of Nendoroids or Figmas, they have a whole bunch of different characters, but my favorite have got to be the Nintendo and Pokemon ones, because of course that's what I love the most, man. I like anime as much as any other anime lover out there, but when they make a Nintendo Nendoroid or a Pokemon one, that's Christmas morning right there. So right here we have N and Reshiram. Let's check out them other poses. Actually, first I wanted to see what he looks like without when we try to remove all this stuff, because they usually look really weird when you try to remove stuff. Like, yeah, he's already starting to look a little funny with the hair on the back, and I don't know, it looks like he's bald except for on the sides or something, but they're actually really easy to remove, so you just take off the head just like that. We can put on the other head, which is, I guess he's smiling, or I don't know, man, is he? He's got a really creepy smile going on. There he is now doing that little awkward smile. I really like how he's got the Millennium Puzzle there too. The little bracelet, like the details are perfect, man. That's one thing that Good Smile really nails, is always the good old details on every character that they make. But they really do a good job of making them look like the actual character in the game. And I love that personally because, you know, video game characters, we're never really gonna get to see them in real life. So the closest thing we can get to it is kind of statues and figurines and stuff, or at least in my opinion. And actually there was a little Pokeball that you can make him hold, but I think I might have dropped it. Yep, I definitely dropped it, and I'm not sure where right now, so we're not gonna bother looking for that. I just snapped this dude's legs clean off. Like, how did that happen? But I guess that makes for a good time to show off everything that actually does come in here. So like I said, 2 faces, there they are both. The 2 legs, there's actually no extra leg. Oh no, it says there's 3 legs. Oh, there they are. There's 3 legs literally right there. And then it says that there are 5 arms, which I only really found 2 arms, which are these 2. And I already swapped one of them out with the default one. So that's 4 arms total. Okay, wait, here's the 5th one. So I don't actually know why there's these 2 arms. Maybe we should try him out and see. Oh, I see now. So these are more open, like he's kind of skipping around. You would actually have to take off these though too, just so you can always have the main parts. So even though they're little tiny hands, they actually split apart even more than that. So pretty crazy. You're gonna wanna keep these safe somewhere because I tend to lose at least a lot of the pieces. So I'm gonna try to put these arms on him because I think he looks really cool actually with his arms spread out like that. It's like he's skipping around, enjoying the beauty of the Pokemon world, which is essentially what N is all about. He's all about protecting Pokemon, which is a pretty awesome message we should all follow and treat Pokemon like people too. He looks so cute and so happy sticking out his hand. Actually, it's kind of like he's reaching out to Reshiram or something like that. That would be a pretty awesome pose, you know. Reshiram could maybe be ducking down and N is like, "Ah, my little friend, don't worry. I will save you from the terrors of Team Plasma. Even though I'm part of them and taking them down from the inside, I'm an undercover agent." Or something like that. Ooh, I finally found the little Pokeball. Look at how tiny this thing is. Then again, it was made to fit in his hands, so let me put this on. Here he is now holding the little Pokeball saying, Reshiram, go! Out to battle! Destroy all the opponents that we don't have, because who the heck is gonna stand up to a legendary beast like Reshiram? At least not in Nendoroids. There's definitely nothing that can stand up to Reshiram right now. Except for one challenger. I think it's safe to say N won that battle because Garchomp has no head. So, yeah. That is gonna do it for this review, unboxing, opening, whatever you like to call it. The Nendoroid is awesome though, and thankfully, unlike the 3DS from the last episode, this is actually still available, so if you actually like this figure or any other Nendoroids, you can actually check them out on a couple of different websites, so I'll link some in the description. I think this one goes for about $50, so it's not too bad if you want to start getting into collecting them, if you actually enjoy collecting, which is something I definitely do. Like, I don't know, with N being one of my favorite characters, I was a little iffy. I was like, oh man, I really hope he looks awesome, and I mean, he does. He looks amazing. So does Reshiram. So if you're into Nendoroids and that kind of stuff, definitely check it out in the description. If you're into the PokéMart series, definitely let me know what kind of stuff I should unbox next. We've done a console and now a figurine or kind of toy thing. So I could definitely go into some other territories if you guys are interested. Let me know what you'd like to see. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time.